may just be that, very proud, residents in Manchester, proudly call themselves, or call the town
Can you really
Manchester,
proudly
the
call
city.
you put mad in the name? And is that a proud?
Yeah, why not? It's kind of cool. Manchester, we're mad, we're mad for our band. We're mad for our music. We're passionate, you can make that connection, you know, sort of like
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
When you say something is nasty, nasty could be really good, right? That dirty sound, that dirty guitar sound, it's like, oh my God, why are you being so mean? No, actually, it's really good.
No, I thought it more like crazy, like mad
Well,
scientist.
yeah, but again, not a negative
You've
thing. It's
gone
more,
mad, kind of
oh, okay, crazy. Yeah, woo.
from
Yeah,
Mad Magazine.
yeah. They're mad for their city. They're mad for, yeah, for their music, for their band, for their bands, Stone Roses and Oasis.
You're watching Into the Music. My name's Chris. I'm here with my buddy Greg. And Greg, what you got for me to listen to?
Yeah, so I've got we're kind of in a groove here with giving you some band requests, song requests. And again, this is another band that has been requested. Actually, lately, man, it's just like thread at the thread. It's like even in Joan Baez one, like Oasis. I'm joking, but like, oh, it's just coming like heavy which way, you know. Go in the bathroom and someone's like Oasis. I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's gotten ridiculous.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting a little too much. So, um, and this is going to be a little different. There's been a few, Chris, that we've done just recently where I'm like, band name dropped, um, but I really can't think of a song that's been requested, whatever, along with the band name. But this one actually has been dropped. The not a problem, but it's been seems like we always look for when you and I look at the threads and try to like which song has been requested most times, and we try to
Right.
pick that one first, right? Well, there's been so many different ones, Oasis, try this one, that one, there's no one really leading the pack. That said, so I'm kind of like rolling the dice on this. So I'm going to give you Supersonic
Okay.
by Oasis. Go check it out and come on back. Supersonic actually has been one of the songs requested. Come on
Okay.
back
Cool. Okay.
and tell me what you think.
Okay, we'll do.
I need to be myself.
Hi, man. I see you back.
Hmm.
And so this is our first Oasis song, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're breaking new ground here,
Hmm.
and we're finally getting to Oasis. So this is where you basically, you know, drop the mic. Well, you're gonna say what you're gonna say, and then drop the mic and walk away and say this sucks,
What makes you say that?
because you're unpredictable. You are.
I'm a man of many moods.
So what mood are you in right now?
I'm mixed on this one.
All right.
When I first when it started, I thought, hey, I really like the raw guitar sounds.
Yeah.
Um, I liked on the guitar when they were doing put the pick on the side and run it down the string.
Yeah.
Like Pete Townsend thing. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but a little slower though. I thought that was cool. I hadn't heard that in anything in a while. And But this song was so saturated throughout, and it didn't. To me, there weren't. It could have used something else. Okay. Um, and just being honest about it, I know this is a real popular band. A lot of people like them,
Yeah.
so I'm in the minority here, I'm sure. But I think we got the Morrissey effect again for me, where I
Yeah.
don't really like the singer's voice. I just don't. I wish I
Yeah.
did. I wish I did, because the music is. I've heard a couple of other songs of theirs. I know a couple of other songs of theirs. Didn't know this one, but I like the song, but I wish someone else was singing it.
Mm,
That's one of those things.
yeah.
It's like it's an acquired taste, I guess, or a specialized taste. It's very
Yeah.
unique sounding voice. You know it's this guy as soon as you hear him.
Yeah. No, I absolutely understand where you're coming from. Definitely a unique
I'm
voice.
not taking away from anything else,
Right.
any other skills this band has, but just it's just the voice. It's
And
one thing to
also
get around whenever you don't like a voice.
his style too had was I mean, I know he's still alive, and I don't know how much solo stuff he's really doing. The band broke up a long time ago. Um, and it was Liam Gallagher who's singer, Noel, his brother, playing lead guitar, Paul Arthur's playing rhythm guitar, Paul McGuigan, um, hopefully I got that right, playing bass, and Tony
Mhm.
McCarroll playing drums. So that was the original lineup. I think it changed a little bit here, but when they were doing some lineup changes, it was always Noel and Liam, I think, until the band kind of, you
Mhm.
might have also caught on too when they were doing a U.S. tour. I don't know if it was their first one or maybe a second one, but they were kind of going through a lot of squabbles,
Mhm.
the brothers, and then it got to the point where, Liam basically stopped, appearing, and the band kept on with the tour, and then it was
No,
Noel.
I wasn't aware of that
So
at all.
Noel took on the lead singer role, so his
So
song,
how wait, so no, so when Noel was singing, how's his voice?
it's kind, so I would probably say that band fans of the band would probably, to me, would almost be similar to when you said Morrissey. It's kind of interesting, that you know uh, that Noel can sing, but I think that Liam actually has the better chops. I think that it might could just come down to style. I think that he's got this certain style where he sort of you know uh, the way he enunciates the word, like he actually stretches everything out,
Well,
almost like
there's
taffy, almost every wow, just everything has to be kind of
yeah,
like that wow,
yeah,
almost like a wah wah sound of the guitar. He kind of almost puts that
yeah,
effect
yes,
into his
yes,
voice,
right,
and
right,
it's like every single word and like
right.
that. So you either get to me, I guess it's a quiet taste, but either you acquire it and then you go with it. And I
Mhm.
was able to, because
Yeah.
there's some really good
Well,
songs here. But yeah,
for me, it's that, and you described that well. I didn't really know how to describe
yeah,
that, like elongation, and then like kind of a slight downturn in pitch or something like that.
yeah, yeah.
But it's that coupled with the timbre of his voice too. So, for me,
Yeah.
which is something you can't get around.
Yeah.
It's just how
Yeah,
somebody
no, you're right.
sound. No matter
Yeah.
how good a singer they are, that's not going to change.
You don't find anything interesting because I think that, for me personally too, I found it really interesting. It's like this is different, sounds different. Had to get a little used to it. Although the first song that I um and the first song that actually Live Forever. So that was how I was introduced to Oasis. It was like kind of at the tail end of my sort of alternative new wave, like in the early 90s, and
Is that when this came out in the early 90s?
I think it was written. So that song that I just mentioned, "Live Forever," and this song here, "Supersonic," comes from their first album, Definitely Maybe. And this was released in April of 1994. So these songs, I believe, were recorded in late 1993.
Hmm.
And so that was kind of like when I was getting my act together with, sort of working and all like that. And but I remember that song being on DRE, WDRE, which used to be WLIR. We've talked about that
Okay,
radio
right.
station, and not this song. The again, Live Forever, and that song was. I remember, oh man, this is so diff.
Hmm.
This the vocals. That's really interesting. And just the whole song. So that might be one I'll just give you, at another time. But yeah, but no matter how you slice and dice it, his voice is his voice. And, this was, they definitely, connected with, the masses of the United States,
Yeah, I
man. I mean,
know.
not
So,
only were they
like I said
huge in
earlier,
the
I'm in a
UK, they were
minority here, Pam.
huge in the
Yeah.
United States. I mean, and you know what? MTV had a lot to do with that too. When you became like an MTV darling,
Yeah.
and they would play that Champagne Supernova song over and over and over and over. I think you know that song very well.
Yes.
We've
Yeah,
that
I like that song.
and
There's
that's really
there's
okay.
plenty going on in that song for me to not to,
Yeah.
to be distracted from
But you
the
know that
main
song
song.
really, really well, and that actually has been the most requested song
Mhm.
for this group. It's just that so
Right.
happens, but then that said, we've
Well, we might,
actually,
hey, I'll react to it because I haven't heard it in a long time.
yeah, I was just kind of
I'll
thinking that
probably
as we're
go through
talking
all.
now, right? We've done that. If
Right.
just yeah, why not, right? So maybe yeah, okay. So maybe that'll be your next one. Kind of get reacquainted with that song and stuff like that. It'd be really a good listen and a good conversation, I think. But yeah, MTV, man, they saw something in this band and they Stone Roses. I believe that this band Oasis is from Manchester, and Stone Roses kind of had already put their first album out, and then they were going through the contract stuff, with the agent and the recording company and stuff. So, and then Oasis comes in and boom, they have, you know, they kind of have like a certain sound similar,
Hmm.
similar, but I'm not saying same, not, um, there was just something there's a really big to me a Beatle influence. They've been tagged with that, and I think that actually fairly so, not unfairly. I think that there's a certain Beatles kind of sound. Um, you know,
I didn't
um,
get that.
yeah, no, I do on some of the other songs too.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not
Maybe
saying so much on this
okay.
song. Yeah,
Sure. Yeah,
yeah.
you know more
I'm kind of
songs.
maybe going a little too far with all this other stuff, but yeah. Um, and that's so yeah. This was their first song, their first single, their first single
Hmm.
ever.
Okay.
And yeah. So that's kind of oh, and it's reportedly Noel's favorite Oasis song, which is one that he's actually played. He continues to play, when he plays live
Hmm.
as a solo
Okay.
guy. So yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, there's gonna be more Oasis songs, and Champagne Supernova may actually be that next one.
Okay.
But cool. All right,
I
man.
gotta ask you
So
something though.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, you mentioned Mad Chester earlier.
Yeah.
Is that is that a nickname for the city, or is it what you call the music scene or the music sound, the musical sound from there?
Well,
You know, or
well,
both?
when we just dropped James, right? Laid, and I think in your introduction, you actually said Manchester
Yeah,
Mad,
but
and
I was
so
describing. I was describing. I thought that had meant the overall music. You know, sounds that were coming out of there.
Well,
But
that's
I'm
the
not
thing,
sure. That's why I'm
right?
questioning it now.
I thought you were saying that too because you were picking up on some of the comments in our threads because some people actually have,
But I might have
identified
seen that it's the
Mad as Mad
Manchester
Chester.
town, but you call then they also call the town the city
Yeah, don't
Manchester.
know.
Okay,
Yeah, I really,
someone let us know if you could.
I don't know. It may just be that very proud residents in Manchester, proudly call themselves, or call the town
Can you really
Manchester,
proudly
the
call
city.
you put mad in the name? And is that a proud?
Yeah, why not? It's kind of cool. Manchester, we're mad for our band. We're mad for our music. We're passionate, You can make that connection, you know, sort of like
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
When you say something is nasty, nasty could be really good, right? That dirty sound, that dirty guitar sound, it's like, oh my God, why are you being so mean? No, actually, it's really good.
No, I thought it more like crazy, like mad
Oh
scientist.
yeah, but again, not a negative
You've
thing. It's
gone
more,
mad, kind of
oh, okay, crazy. Yeah, woo.
a
Yeah.
mad magazine.
Yeah, they're mad for their city. They're mad for, yeah, for their music, for their band, for their bands, Stone Roses and Oasis
Mad for the
and the
city.
Charlatans. They're right down the freaking line. Yeah. Cool, man. All right. So
Uh,
more Oasis coming. We'll try to make Chris really happy. Maybe that Champagne Supernova
that's
revisit
yeah,
might
yeah.
actually
It's
do the
very
trick.
important. Make me happy, people.
And with that said, though, this was fun. Yeah, I think you normally take us out with this. I'm gonna do it, right? I'm already with
I
the
think we
hand up
both.
already.
I think we both have it rehearsed pretty well.
And I'm going to say, if you like this reaction, you may want to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hey, join the masses out there. Everyone's doing it. It's the latest craze. And with that said,
It's like Beatlemania, man.
yeah, yeah, we're
Into the
fending them.
music mania.
We're pushing, yeah,
The girls
back
are
off.
fainting.
Are you okay? All right. So, Chris, have a good night. And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.